Figuring out the answer to the question, is he into me, is no easy task. I mean, when it comes to emotions, you can never be certain what someone else is thinking. But there are some signs you can follow that help point your thoughts in the right direction. If I just looked at the signs, it would have made my dating life that much easier. Even though you see the signs, doesn't mean you pay attention to what it means. Ah, humans. So complicated. Anyways, it's time to stop the hours and hours of wondering. Let's just help you know the signs to whether he's into you or just being friendly. That way, you know, maybe you make the first move. Right? Ah yes, the question of the day. Let's get it answered. 1. He opens up to you. Guys don't usually open up to women right away. They tend to be more emotionally closed in the beginning. With time, they slowly open up. If he opens up to you, he trusts you and feels comfortable around you. That counts for something. 2. His friends and family know about you. I don't bring up guys I'm not interested into my family and friends. In fact, they never even know they existed. But if I'm interested in someone, I drop his name a couple times. If his friends and family know about you, he's already been showing you off. 3. He talks about the future. He may not even be thinking of it consciously, but he may drop a "we should do this next time." It shows he thinks about the future. And if he's thinking about the future, he likes spending time with you. 4. He compromises. People like to have things go their own way, that's only normal. Who wants to actually compromise and only be semi-satisfied? Exactly. But when you're into someone, you're more willing to compromise to make that person happy. 5. He hangs around when you show your true self. Any man that stays by my side when he sees my unshaven legs and stained pajamas likes me. I mean, come on. In my purest form, aka a slob, he still sees the beauty. That means something. If you're in sweatpants with no makeup on and he tells you you're beautiful, he's not lying. 6. He compliments you. Okay, guys probably compliment you often. However, it depends on how they compliment you. If they say, "You look hot today," well, that could be translated to, "I'd fuck you today." Though it's genuine, that doesn't mean much. If he's commenting on details about you, he pays close attention to you. That's what you want. 7. He wants to spend his free time with you. He could be watching Netflix or watching football with his boys, but instead, he's going bike riding with you and eating sandwiches on the beach. His free time is as important as yours, so if he chooses to spend it with you, that means something. 8. He's the one keeping in contact. We both know that it takes two to tango, but if he's the one chasing after you, texting and calling, well, he's into you. I mean, this is pretty obvious. I don't call people I don't like. If he likes you, he calls you. 9. He's interested in your interests. If you're not truly interested in someone, you sleep with them, but you don't really care what they do in their spare time. More importantly, you're not going to waste your time doing something you don't want to do. Well, on the other hand, if he's into you, he'll be more willing to try things that you're interested in, like salsa dancing or going to the theater. 10. It's not all about him in bed. You know how guys can be, what's the word, selfish. Yes, they can be selfish in bed. Now, if you're sleeping with him and he's not being stingy with performing oral sex and makes sure you orgasm, then he's into you. If he's only focused on his dick, well, that's not a good sign. 11. He likes to show you off. If I don't like a guy, I wouldn't be parading him throughout town, meeting my friends, etc. I wouldn't want people to get the impression that we're together. If this guy is taking you around town, showing you off, he's proud to have you by his side. 12. He supports your dreams. If he supports your goals and dreams, then he respects you and believes in you. Many people become jealous and try to push you down, but if he builds you up, then he cares about you. Does this mean he's into you? Not necessarily, but it's a good sign that he sees you as more than just a pretty face. 13. He touches you. If you know a guy likes you but you're not into him, you probably won't be throwing yourself all over him. Why not? Because you don't want him to get the wrong impression. Same goes for guys. They're not going to touch you unless they're attracted to you. Now, there's a difference between a friendly hug and him caressing your back while you're watching TV. 14. He tells you. Some guys are shy, but eventually, when they get to the point where they're pulling out their hair, they tell you. If you see all these signs, it's only a matter of time until they tell you how they feel. But, you can also beat them to it and quicken the process by sharing your feelings with them. Why not? Life is too short to wait and wonder. So, did you answer the question, is he into me? Listen, you may now have a better feeling about what he thinks about you, but you'll never know until you make a move.
If you like the video, like it and share it to your friends. If you like more advices and tips, subscribe to the channel.